focus. But a couple pointers before we start. I hope everyone is well. Hope everybody is well and no one has gotten cabin fever. And, you know, a day like today you have to take advantage of. It's so nice out. But, you know, keep your distance. Keep your distance. Keep your distance. Also, mask. It's a little bit hard for me to breathe with the mask on, but on a normal routine, I keep my mask on when I'm out. Yes, I do. So use your mask. Use your mask. And whatever your mask could be. It doesn't have to be this. It could be any kind of thing. You cover the nose and the face, the mouth. Perfect. And the last one, hand washing. Whee! Wash those hands. I know. I have to use some stuff on mine because they get so dry from all the washing. But I'd rather be safe than not. So let's wash those hands. Use our mask and it be distance and let's work out. There you go. Now, on the workout, let's identify what was going on. I've been picking up, placing down, working from the hip flexors, knees, and ankles. Nice job. Now, what propels that energy to keep going and going and going and going is the breastbone lifted off the chest. Expand those lungs. Let that chest breathe. But keep a nice lift in the body. Yeah. The more you can lift your chest off your trunk, the easier it is to pick up those legs. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm walking like this. My chest is riding down on my trunk. I can't get my legs up. So I have to lift that chest up to get those legs up. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. Now let's fight that number one enemy. We all know what that is. Gravity. Yes, pick up, place down. Don't drop, pick up, place down. Thank you. Now let's change a little bit on those legs. Utilizing those same muscles in a different range and different plane. And how is that? We're going to open those feet wide like this. Pick up, place down, working from the hip flexors, knees, and ankles. Thank you. There you go. Tighten that core, please. Pull it in here. Use the rib cage to breathe as well. Come on, let's go. Thank you. Again, it's so true. We're picking up and placing down, breastbone nice and lifted. Let's draw those feet back together. Thank you. And again. Now let's get some shoulder action going on. So we're going to bend those arms like so, and we're going to work the arms like this. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, let's go, let's go. Notice I'm not doing bicep curls. I just want to get those shoulders loosened up, working with my hips. Thank you. And 4, and 3, and 2. Tap it out. Tap side. Now on that tap side, I want to step to the side and tap that leg in. Now as you notice, I've incorporated the arms and the legs to work together. And notice how I'm pushing them down, not dropping them. Don't drop them, they're heavy. Come on. And again, let's go. Yes. And again, boy, everybody's out in the park today. Yes, I see them in the distance though. Yes, what park am I in? I'll let you figure that one out. Now we're gonna leave those arms down and we're gonna stretch the legs. And again, tap those legs out for me, please. There you go. Now we're going back to the tap in, like this. Thank you. There you go. Now let's rustle those arms back in, and with those legs. Let's do a stretch pull. Now notice what I'm calling for. I'm calling for a stretch pull. There you go. And again. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Let's walk, let's walk. Yes. And walk, and walk, and walk. Walk it out, come on. And again. 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Side touch. Again, working EB80 ducted that in and out of thighs. There you go. Now I'm going back to those stretch pull. Now let's tell the difference between a stretch pull and a rocking the shoulders. Notice how I stretch my arms and pull them back from my waist. Thank you, just like this. Now otherwise, if I'm not going to give me a contract release, what I do have going on is roll into the shoulders like this. Here's the side view. That's the side view. I don't want those shoulder rolling. I'm not doing anything for the upper lower arm. Give me a stretch pull. Stretch pull, stretch pull. Come on. Thank you. Come on, I need 4 more. That's 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Walk it out. Walk it out. Walk it out. And again, and 4, and 3, and 2. Last 4. And 4, and 3, and 2. Tap in front. Now on that tap, let's see if we get the shoulders involved with that. Get the shoulders involved with that. Come on, here we go. Stretch those arms. I'm working with the shoulders and the hips. 4 more, and 4, and 3, and 2. Walk it out. Now I'm gonna ask for a little brain teaser now. How is that? We're gonna use the body and the mind. So I'm gonna ask for 3 walks and a tap. Walk, 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 and a tap. And a tap. Hold on to that 3 walks and a tap. Hold on to that 3 walks and a tap. And tap. Tap. Tap on the left. And left. Tap right. Tap left. Walk, 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 tap right. Walk, 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 tap left. Tap right. There you go. Thank you, thank you. I know there's a little brain teaser. It makes your body and the mind work together. Thank you. Now listen up, I'm gonna add on. That's lower half of the body from navel down. Yes. And tap. And tap. Now let's add that arm. Give me a nice point and do what mother said not to do. She said don't point. I'm gonna ask you to point today. And point. And point. Walk, walk, walk in a point. Now if you're not giving me opposition, that's okay. That's okay. You can't get it right today, that's okay. But the fact is we're working the arm and the leg, upper and lower. If you're doing same and same like this, that's okay too. I'll work with that today. At least you're recognizing. You're recognizing it's not the same, opposite, opposite. And again, walk, walk, walk in a tap. And a tap. And a tap. And a tap. Let's put those hands on the hips here. And tap. Now we're going to take away the tap and we're going to lift the knee. Knee up. Knee up. Knee up. Come on, hold the body up. Hold the body up. Get the chest point nice and lift it. Don't drop that thigh. Lower it down. Lower it down. Come on. And again. Looking good. Now you know it. You know what's going on. What's going on? We're working lower half of the body. We're going to add the upper half. And how do we do that? We're going to bring the hands here. Now, listen up. I'm going to drop one arm down in opposition, hopefully, and to tap that knee. Here we go. And a tap. Walk, 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 and a tap. Bring that arm down, tap the knee. Come on. That's 8. One arm. That's 7. Thank you, thank you. That's 6. I know. Yeah, that's the thing about working out with Ed. He makes you think as well. There you go. I want to keep you right here with me. Come on, can you give me 4 more? That's 4. That's 3. Come on, you got this. That's 2. Now listen up. Can you give me both? Hello? We're doing the 3 walks on the left, but we're using both arms, working from the shoulders and the left. And the left. You saw that? Yeah. That means I have to stay focused as well. And again. Now listen up. We're tapping that knee right now. Can we take it a little bit further? Can we do thigh and hip? Thigh and hip. Below. Come on, thigh and hip. Lift that thigh up. Come on, keep the chest lifted. Come on. That's 8. That's 7. Walk, walk, walk. 6. Walk, walk, walk. 5. Come on. That's 4. And 3. Now if your arms get too heavy and that's not going to work for you, just do legs. And left. And left. And left. And left. Now if you're feeling it, can you circle those arms? Hello? And circle. And circle. And circle. Come on, you got this. You got this. Come on, lift that torso as you circle those arms. Lift the thighs. That's 8. That's 7. Now here's your challenge. That's 6. That's 5. That's 4. That's 3. That's 2. We're going to Sango. Here we go. Sango, Sango. Lift the thighs. That's 8. That's 7. That's 6. That's 5. That's 4. Squeeze out 4 more. That's 4. That's 3. That's 2. Walk it out. Nice job. Walk it out. Come on. I know your thighs are talking to you, but they are heavy no matter what size you are. Yes. 4 more. And 4 and 3. We're gonna do a little louder work here for your thighs. Inner thighs, outer thighs. Step tap, step tap. Tap easy, tap easy. You don't want to slam your legs. Still heavy. Tap easy. You in control. Come on, let's go. Now from here, you can put the hands on the hips. If you have a balance issue, you might want to put the hands on the hips. And what I'm going to ask you to do now, put yourself in check. Come under one leg. Bring that foot up. Like this. Like this. Like this. Like this. There you go. There you go. Come on, you got this. That's 8 and 8 and 7 and 7 and 6. Hold this. And 6 and 5 and 5 and 4 and 4 and 3 and 3. Now we're going to leave those legs open. Rock it out, side to side, point to toe. We're going to still continue to work those legs. Now, if you notice here how the legs are nice and straight from lower, from the waist down, nice tight leg. No bent knee like this, no bent knee. Stretch that leg. Stretch it, because we're going to do next the challenge with the lift. Like this. Lift it up and tap it. Come on. Lift it up and tap it. Come on, lift it up. Lift it up, lift it up and tap it. Breathe up, breathe up. There you go. Come on. That's 8 and 8 and 7 and 7 and 6 and 6 and 5 and 5 and 4 and 4 and 3 and 3 and 2 and 2 and 1. Tap it in. Give me those stretch arms. Come on, stretch the arms and pull it in. Tap it in, tap it in. On the side. Come on, wide leg, wide legs. Wide legs and work those arms. Let's go. We're gonna continue with the tap in. We can change the arms and bring them into the core. Into the core. Notice how I got that fist, not crossing. The fist going into the core. Thank you. Now as we throw those fists in, as we tap, they're all working, everything is going into the core like this. There you go. Now we're gonna do upper and lower. How do we do that? We turn the buttocks under, we continue with the tip tap like this. I'm gonna turn the buttocks under and I'm gonna bring that chest down to the thighs. Come on, and lift, and lift. There you go, come on. And again, how you looking? Yes, I know you're saying, oh my goodness, he's working me today. Yes, yes, it's a beautiful day. 4 more, I wish you were here with me. And 3, and 2, give me 8 more, 8 more. That's 8, and 8, and 7. Bend those knees when you tap in, please. Come on, pull it all into the core. Buttocks under. Come on, here you go. And 4, and 4, and 3, and 3, and 2, and 2, and 1. Walk it out. 3 walks and a tap. 1, 2, 3, let's tap. Come on. And tap. Walk, 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 and a tap. And a tap. And a tap. Walk, 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 and a tap. There you go, guys. Come on. I need 4 more. And 4. And 3. Now we're going to continue with the legs. We walk in the tap front. We're going to do a push. And push. And push. And push. Now, are you pushing with the heel of the hands or are you pushing with fingers? I would prefer if you can push with the heel of the hands. Come on. And again, tighten that core with that press. There you go. That's 8. That's 7. Come on, you got this. That's 6. That's 5. Come on, give it a stretch. And 4. And 3. Now here's your continuous. And 2. All continuous thigh lift. That's 8. And 8. And 7. And 7. And 6. And 6. And 5. And 5. And 4. And 4. Hold that core, please. Come on, don't shove. Push. Let's push. And push. And push. And push. Now change the arm to press in. Like this. Press in. Press in. Come on, thighs up. Work that core. And again. And 8. And 8. And 7. And 7. And 6. And 6. And 5. And 5. And 4. And 4. And 3. And 3. And 2. And 2. And 1. And 1. And 1. And 1. Walk it out. Walk it out. Nice job. Don't drop the parts. Don't drop the parts. Woo! No. Take him down. In control. Tap back. In back. In back. Open those thighs. Come on. Open those thighs. Now, any given time, I do encourage you drink 3 times in the course of this workout. And I do not really offer any water breaks. So I think you need to take the water when you need it. But drink. Drink. You don't want to become dehydrated. There you go. Now, are you opening that thigh and tapping that leg in back? Turn extending those legs out, working on those from the hip flexors, working on those glutes. Come on, let's go. That's 8, and 8, and 7, and 7, and 6. Come on, pull it in. Don't let that bulge. Now we're gonna take it to the next level. Can you push across the chest with the top arm? Let's opposition. Push, push, leg in back, and push across. Come on, push it. Bend that arm and push it across the chest. Let's go. That's 8, and 8, and 7, and 7, and 6, and 6, and 5, and 5. Now, since we have these arms in each position already, we're gonna change it into a block, and block, and block. Keep the arm bent. Come on. Leg in back. There you go. Thank you. Yes. Leg in back. Come on, where's that arm? Block whatever coming towards that head and that face. I need 4 more. That's 4. That's 3. We're gonna continue with the legs in back. Change the arm to a row up. Row up. Leg in back. Come on. Leg in back. Come on, row it up. Come on, here we go. Thank you. How you doing, by the way? Everybody's good? And again, here we go. That's 8, and 8, and 7, and 7, and 6, and 6. Now listen up. Can you give me a punch to the front? Same arm, same leg. Punch, 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 punch. Try to go right to front, guys. I can take it across my body like this. That's a different range, different plane. The range and the plane I'm looking for is direct in front with the arm, leg in back. Come on, I need 8 more. That's 8, and 8, and 7, and 7, and 6, and 6, and 5, and 5, and 4, and 4, and 3, and 3, and 2. Biceps down. Come on, give me biceps down. Tapping back. Let's go. Come on, I need 8 more. Should I start counting here? Yes? No? Okay, let's continue. Here's the count. That's 8, and 8, and 7, and 7, and 6. Let's challenge that. Put the hands on the hip and let's kick butt. Hello. Come on, kick butt. Yes. And again, let's go. Kick butt. 8 more. That's 8. That's 7. Let's challenge that with a tap on the heel. There you go. Now, if you can't tap that heel, don't worry about it. Just put the arm down. There you go. Opposite arm and heel, guys. Not same and same. Not this here. Not that. It's a back. Press back. I'm talking about right here. This here. Look at this. Right here. This is what I'm talking about right here. But if you know this, when I open those eyes, I can lift like this. Still need the parallel. I don't want parallel knees. I want to open those eyes. Step back. That's 2. That's 8. That's 7. That's 6. That's 5. That's 4. That's 3. That's 2. Can you punch? Come on, lift that leg and give me that punch. There you go. That's 8. That's 7. That's 6. That's 5. That's 4. That's 3. Biceps down. Now let's tap it in. On that tap in, can you cross it like this? Cross it, open the thighs. Now if your arms are heavy, you can leave them hanging down like this. Otherwise, give me the bicep curl. Come on. Let's go. That's 8. That's 7. That's 6. That's 5. We're going to challenge this with a tap on the heel. Tap heel. Now, if you're really good, and you really want to work out the mind and the leg of the body, give me heel and heel. Heel and shoulder. And again, heel and shoulder. 8 more. That's 8. Where's the shoulder? There you go. That's 8. That's 7. That's 6. Now listen, let's challenge this. Let's reach to the ceiling. Hello. Reach up. Come on, lift your leg and reach. Use that core to your advantage. And again, that's 8, and 8, and 7, and 7, and 6, and 6. Come on, hold the body up. And 5, and 5, and 4, and 4, and 3, and 3, and 2. Walk it out. Nice job. Come on. Walk it out. And again, how you doing out there? Yeah. You know I have some tools too. So if you have any of these pieces at home, I'm gonna start to break it down. Keep walking. Your heart rate probably is raising right about now. So you wanna gradually bring it down. How are we going to do that? And then I'm going to show you how to do these tools that you might see here. I don't know if the camera will be able to pick them up, but anyway, I'm going to show them off in a second. 3 walks in a tap. 1, 1, 1 in a tap. And tap. Come on, front, front, front. Now kick everything on the side. And side. And side. And side. Back to the front. Walk, walk, walk to the front. One more to the front. Let's go side. Walk, walk, walk on the side. Come on. Open that leg to the side. And to the front with a lift. Walk, walk, walk and lift. And lift. Come on, to the front. We're going to stay here until we get this combination right. Walk, walk, walk and lift. Now on that lift, if you notice, I turn to the side. I'm giving you an under leg lift from the hamstring. Not a bent leg. See, that's a bent kick. I'm not asking for a bent kick. Not a bent kick. I want you to lift underneath. Hamstring. Underneath. Underneath. Right underneath here. There you go. Now listen up. Here's that 4 to the front. That's 4. Thank you, thank you. That's 3. That's 2. Come on, body up, please. And side. Right here, please. That's 1. Can you lift that leg? That's 2. Come on, don't drop it. That's 3. Come on, one more time to the front with the arms. And push. And push. Give me both arms. Both arms. Now open to the side. And side. And side. And side. And front again. Now listen up. I'm giving you a little break in between these lifts because I'm going to do all continuous lifts on the next time around. And again to the side. And again. Walk, walk, walk in the lift. Lift your torso to the left, please. Don't drop your body parts. Now all to the front. Let's go. Front, 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 and side. 4, 3, 2, in front. 4, 3, 2, and side. Take a note of how the legs are nice and lifted. Arms to stretch. Arms to stretch. And legs and arms to stretch here. Side, side. Give me 8 more on the side. Here we go. That's 8. That's 7. Don't drop. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Walk it out. Thank you. Come on. We're almost getting there. I said I was going to introduce you to these weights. Well, actually, only not on the weights, but I have tubing. I have a lot of little, nice little enhancement tools, I call them. So now, listen up. I'm going to bend the knees with the chest up. I'm going to start out with a weight. I'm going to grab a weight. Thank you. Notice how I open the thighs. I don't bend at the chest like this. Open the thighs, you go down, and lift. Now, for a little tip here. If you're going to use tools, sometimes it's nice to put them in a chair, not in the way, because you need your personal space. It's what we all call personal space. Anything within that space is too close. So you always want to have personal space. But you can put your tools in a chair where you don't have to go down to the floor to pick them up. Because you probably think, well, I'm exhausted now, I don't want to pick up weight. Now let's start the body with the training of weight training now, with a walk. That's all just a walk. Now if you have weights, you don't have to feet together. Now there's sort of thing where we can have what I call, not really trick the mind, but we can make the mind think if I have weights. So I can also feel, bend my arm slightly, and I can carry like I'm carrying 5 pounds. Or I can feel like I got 10 pounds. Feel that sensation if you did, although you know that you don't. But you can kind of trick the mind that you get more out of your workout and just let them hang like this. They're hanging. No, you need to give them a little sensation as if you had weights if you don't have weights. There you go. Now, the same thing holds true as we start out with the class. You want to walk from the hip flexor, knees, and ankle. You want to pick up, you want to place down. And it's all of that. You want to keep the breastbone lifted. Right here, come on. Don't drop that chest. I know you might be saying, my goodness, now I'm starting to feel exhausted. But that's okay. Dig deep. If you have to go into your reserves, go into your reserves. And 4, and 3, and 2. Now that we walk and got the body in sync with the instant weight gain, what I call instant weight gain, and why is it instant? I can drop them and get rid of it as quick as I pick them up. So now that we got every muscle involved with this instant weight gain, because by transferring your weight, you get every muscle involved. So let's open those feet. Now, how wide should you be? As wide as your hips. One thing I want you to keep in mind when we do our squats, I know a lot of years, we can squat like this, all the way down. But the problem with that, a lot of us, once we go up in numbers, in age, our knees are not as good as they were when we were very, very young. So again, we have to protect those body parts. So if you're like me, knees are not the very best. they're not the worst, but they're not the very best. You want to start to train your body by pushing your glutes back in your squats with the knees behind the toes. Actually, in reality, you're pushing back in your butt by keeping it lifted. Don't drop it. So here's the side view. Watch how I push back in the glutes here, in the butt, and also take note how my knees behind my toe. When I come down, pushing back, my knees behind my toe. Let me show you one of the other ones. Squatting here. Now look where my knees are. Look at my leg angle. My ankle here, my knee there. I would like to see if I can get that knee ankle line straighter by pushing back in the butt. When I push back in the butt, I'm going to activate my calves, my shins, my hamstring, and my glutes. Needless to say what it does for this thing here. That always needs a nice tune-up. So again, we always try to work here. We can get a nice tune-up in those glutes. So now again, easy down. Notice how I lower the body down and I lift. I'm not going to go into gravity. Gravity, and eventually I drop and I stop. No, you're in control on the push and you're in control on the lift. Now, also as you notice here, I'm going to turn the other way now. As you notice, when I go down, the floor is not always even, so it's over my body. My knees behind my toes, my glutes are nice and high, and then I'm on the weight to the side. Now, the ice is going down, all looking good. What about coming up? When I come up, I want to squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then I hold on to that squeeze with those muscles contracted, and I take it down. Open those thighs. Can you give me 12? And the counts would be up. So this would be 12. Don't drop, don't drop. This is 11. Now remember guys, you want to come up nice and gently. You don't want to go down and then jerk the body up. No, use all those muscles in the lift and the lowering, fighting gravity. Come on, we only got 8 more. There you go, push that butt back, push that butt back. Now, only because you got weight. Don't drop those arms and don't bend the elbows to lift them. Lift the legs. Do the work here. Here's your last 4. Thank you. 4, squeeze that butt, squeeze that butt. 3, oh boy. This is 2. You got 1 more for me and I'm gonna face you back. And nice. Now that we're there, let's go into some bicep curls. Right here, and down. Tighten that core. Turn the palms up for bicep curls. Notice how the palms are turned up. Also take note of a couple other points that are very, very important when we do bicep curls. Now listen, I'm gonna start with this arm first. Notice how the arm's gonna stay neutral here. Notice how it's gonna stay neutral down. Neutral here. What happens when you're not conscious? The wrist break, the wrist break, the wrist break, the wrist break. And what's happening, you're really working in the joint of the wrist, which is not good. Because imagine this. This is here. Pulling all that weight right here on the wrist. Bring it all up on the wrist. All on the wrist. No. The wrist has to stay neutral here, neutral down. So if you're doing the bicep curls, thank you. Be mindful where the wrist is. Other one of the other pointers is the arm, what I call, let's identify. Let's call this part of the arm the chicken wing. The chicken wing. The chicken wing. Notice how the chicken wing don't shift. Let me show you one that shifts. See how the arm shifts? This part of the arm should not move. It should stay here and come back up. I don't drop it. I don't throw it up. I don't use momentum. What's momentum in, may I ask? Somebody ask. Momentum when you sling it up and gravity drop is when it drops. So the idea is you're in control of your weight. And that's the thing about weight training. You must be in control. Come on, give me 4 more of these. 4, thank you. Don't drop your arms, don't drop your arms. 3, yeah. 2, and here's your last one. Now the feet should always be as wide as your hips. Always as wide as your hips, okay? Mouth feel dry, but anyway, probably tell me I need a little drink. Now, if you have shoulder grid problem, you can't go overhead, you go here. Go what you can, and if you can't do any of that, you can go out. Whatever you can do. At the same time, tighten the core. Now, I would prefer if you could push them right overhead, palms to turn out, palms to turn out. Turn out, there you go. Just like this. Tighten it. Thank you. There you go, tighten the core. There you go, come on, we got this, we got this. Yes, you got 2 more for me, please. Thank you. And here's your last one. Bring it back down, don't drop. You're gonna give me hammer curls. Now, many people don't know what hammer curls are. Hammer curls are when you lead like this. Lead up with the thumb. These are what we call hammer curls. Also take note when I do the hammer curls, I'm bending from the elbows. My chicken wing don't move, they don't shift. My chicken wing don't shift. Right here, there you go, tighten that core. Thank you. Come on, give me 4 more. 4, thank you. 3, now listen up. 2 to hold the 1, and 1. Now this palm, pushing overhead, same if you have shoulder grid, don't go. You can go partial. If that's too much, don't do these at all. But if you can, palms are facing. Before we had the palm turn out. Right now the palms are facing. This is the palm turn out. We did that. We did that phase. We want the palms facing. Now, as you push, don't lean back. Anything, tighten your core. Tighten your core when you push your arms overhead. How thin can you be? How thin? How thin in the middle? How thin in the middle can you be right here? Thank you. Tighten your core, last one. Nice job, and bring it all the way down. Beautiful. Now, let's draw up those feet wide as the hip. Push back in those glutes, and we're gonna bring the waist underneath the chin. Just like this. Underneath the chin. Come on, bring those arms up. Underneath the chin as you push. Where's that push? Push back in that butt. Come on, guys. Don't hold back. Remember, guys, all the work you're doing today, who is it for? Don't you think you deserve better? Sure you do. So you're putting this energy into oneself. You invested into you. And who is better than you? I don't know of one. Come on, give me 4 more. There you go. That's 4. That's 3. Come on, be almost ready. 2. Here's your last one. Thank you. Walk it in. There you go. How you doing, guys? Everybody's okay? While we're holding on to the weights, we're gonna do some lunges. So the lunges, I'm gonna step back on the left leg. That's my lunge. Now, I'm gonna give you a side view in a minute. You have to find your balance. And what is the lunge? One leg bent, other leg straight. So here's facing the camera. This is my left leg back. That right leg is bent. Now, it might be because the ground's a little bit slanted, so it might look a little awkward, but this is where it should be. Straight leg, bent knee. That it is. Now, since we're already prepared, let's take the outside, the arm that's inside the leg, and we're gonna take it down. Brace yourself right here. Now, if you have weights, it works. If you don't have weights, don't worry about it. Up and down. Lift and lower. Now, notice how I'm lifting with the arm and not with the chest. Sometimes people do this. None of that. None of that. None of that. Like this. 8, just the arm. 7, 6, 5, 4, don't drop that head. 3, 2, here's your last one, and 1. Bring it down, draw that leg in, and come up. Now let's open the feet again. Now this time I'm gonna turn to my right side. I'm gonna bend that left leg. I'm gonna keep the right leg straight. My lunge is going in the other direction now. Remember the arm that inside the thigh is the arm that you're gonna work. So it would be the right arm for me. So if your left leg is in front, right arm. If you happen to do the other side, you got it twisted up, because I do too.